Hey there, it is Anna Runyon, and I'm the founder and CEO of Classy Career Girl. And today we're going to talk about planning because it's planning season. 2020 is soon going to be here. So today we're going to talk about your goals for 2020 and how to reach them faster. I will tell you our whole mission at Classy Career Girl is to help you find the perfect career. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the goals that you have right now and how you can reach them faster because this is a big deal. And I know that the thing that makes you guys very similar, there's a lot of you guys, you're all in very different situations and careers and you have different goals, but the one thing that makes you all very, very similar is that you have a goal for 2020, and that is to make money in a new career, your perfect career. And we are so focused on helping you do that. One of the things I was looking back at an Instagram post that I wrote a while ago. And I talked about how I was unhappy a few years ago with where I was. And I realized I wasn't doing the things that I needed to do to reach my goals. So let me know if you've ever felt like that. You have these goals, we have these dreams, you have this vision of where you want to be, but you're not actually doing the things each and every day. Because, it's all about those baby steps. It's all about like the small incremental habits that are going to help you reach those big goals. So that year, this was a few years back, I made a new goal. My goal for that year was in 1 year, I wanted to be in a different place. I didn't know exactly what that was, but I knew I wanted to be happier and less stressed. So if you aren't very clear on like where you want to be in a year, that's totally fine. It can be kind of overwhelming. And that's why I want to let you know, like, it's totally fine if your goal for the year in a year from now is that you want to be in a different place and that you want to be happier and less stressed. So one of the things for me is that sometimes, and we do this with social media, sometimes we see all these other people on social media and they're doing our goals. They're reaching the goals that we have. They're doing the things that we want to do. And it's almost like depressing because you're like, you see it and you're like, that was the thing I was supposed to do this year. And one of them for me, I'll never forget last year. And these situations can like, it can have us go two different ways, right? Like when we see other people accomplishing the goals that we want to have for ourselves, it can either like make you so bummed out where you just get like even more discouraged and you don't do anything or take any action, or you can do what I did. You can actually see other people accomplishing their goals that you have too, and you get encouraged and you say like, I thought that was impossible, but it's not, because if she can do it, I can do it. That's what happened to me last October 1st. Excuse me. I saw an Instagram post by Emily Lay, who creates these simplified, beautiful planners, and she got her planners at Target. And that was one of my goals. That was one of my dreams. And for 3 years, I had been sitting on my planner, not getting it printed, but I knew that that was my goal. A year ago, that was my goal. Like, I wanted my planners at Target. Every time I go to Target, I walk around the aisle and I want my planners there. And that was my goal. And I saw her do it. And I was like, it encouraged me. I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. And that day, I sent an email to a printer. It totally got in motion. In the next 90 days, we had physical planners printed. They're not in Target. But let me tell you, this year, I saw another blogger who got her planners in Target. And I had a very different feeling this year because I actually took action with my goal last year. And my goal now, today, these goals can change because today I don't want my planner at Target. That is no longer my goal because I want to have a different type of planner. I want to actually teach you in my plan course how to actually use my planner. So our planners actually are not even available anymore to the public because we want to actually teach you how to use them in our course. And so it's no longer a goal. Like, I have seen so many people who buy these beautiful planners and then they don't actually use them, or they use them for a week. And we all do it, right? The closet behind me is filled with planners I bought at Target and then I never used. And so my brand has just gotten so much clarity from moving forward and taking action and seeing that need in the market and seeing how my business is going to differentiate myself from those planners at Target. So you see how I use that experience of seeing someone else who was accomplishing the goal that I had, and I used it to encourage and motivate me to take action, to move forward, and to achieve my goal too. And I hope you do the same thing as well, because so much can change in a year. 1 year, 1 month, 1 day can change everything. It's all about that commitment and the decision to really make your dream happen, because nothing happens overnight. So let's dive into how to reach your goals faster. Because like I said, that's what we're going to talk about. I want to give you 3 simple ways for you to be able to reach your goals for 2020 faster. And like I said, the common theme that I'm talking about here is making money in a new career, your perfect career. It could be your perfect business. It could be your perfect, your dream career. That's what we're talking, is how to reach that goal faster. The first way to reach that goal faster is to identify your big rocks. You want to get laser focused on your big rocks. 3 things for the quarter, 3 things that really matter. You don't want to worry about all the details. We're all about priorities here, and we can't do everything. We're not superwomen, especially as moms. If you're a busy mom like me, I can't each quarter. For me, this quarter, that's my plan course. In middle of November, we're reopening our 2020 plan experience course. And that's my big rock. Like, I don't like that's my big rock. And so all my focus and attention is on the launch of that course and then serving the students that come through that course. So there's so many other things I could do in the business over the next 90 days, but I have to focus. I have to get laser focused on those big rocks. The second thing you need is the right plan. And I know that's not easy. So this is what over that I had a strength and a skill set. My number one strength on the Strengths Finder is focus. And so creating the right plan is very simple for me. I did not realize that that's hard for other people to create a plan. So that's why I've created a whole course around creating the right plan, because when you have the right plan, the doing is easy. And that's a lot of the reason why success recently is because I can very easily come up with the right plan and then execute the plan and reach my goals. And so I want to teach you guys how to do that. And that's what we're going to be doing in the plan course. Now, to create the right plan, you need to know what those 3 big rocks are. And then we create the plan from there. And but to get you started, some ideas for you are to start talking to people, getting feedback. If I want to be here in 90 days, what do I need to do? You can ask this in a Facebook group. Go to the Classy Career Girl Network Facebook group and share with us. Say, in 90 days or by the end of the year, I want to be here. What do I need to do to get there? That's how you create your plan. Another thing you can think about is the Pareto Principle. What is the 20% that will give you 80% of the result? So if you're making a career change, it's networking. You don't want to be wasting your time on online job applications. You want to get out there and spend 80% of your time networking. If you're starting a business, you don't want to be spending all your time updating your website, making pretty Instagram photos. No, you want to be talking to your ideal clients, making offers, learning more about them, doing market research, figuring out their challenges and their problems and their goals. I love this quote from Michael Hyatt. He says, productivity is not about getting more things done. It's about getting the right things done. And that's what the right plan is. It's getting the right things done and planning the right things. So if you don't have the right plan, then you're going to get distracted and you're going to have bright, shiny object syndrome and procrastinate and go off in your own little path. And trust me, I've made the same mistake too, doing my own plan that wasn't the right plan. And the third thing that you need is you need clarity about your vision. You need to get clear on the vision. Like, we talked about how one of the goals is to help you make money in your perfect career. Well, how much do you want to make? How much do you need to make to live on each and every month? When I quit my day job to do my business full time, and then my husband quit his day job to help to work on the business full time with me, we needed to have a budget. We needed to know how much we needed to live on. So money is important here, and also, what is your ideal work day? I'm still doing this even just today. I'm starting to try and think about what my ideal work day looks like. As a mom of two, I have a kindergartner and a 14-month. She's not, I now need to round up. So now she's 15 months. Today I was looking at daycares and trying to figure out childcare. And trying to figure out what the ideal work day is for me as a mom. So it's something that we continually do. So how do you get to work? What do you do each day? What do you do in the morning? What do you do in the night? You can't get what you can't see. And so we have to get very clear on our vision so we know where we want to go. So to summarize, the 3 things you got to do to reach your goals faster in 2020. Number 1, identify those 3 big rocks. Number 2, create the right plan. And remember, productivity is not about getting more things done. It's about getting the right things done. And number 3, you need to get clarity for your vision because you can't make happen what you can't see. Now, I know this was very short training, and there's so much more to creating your plan, creating your 2020 goals, figuring out what actions to take, what tasks you need to take, where you want to go, all that stuff. So I have created a workshop and we do this every year. Super excited to do this again. Our 2020 annual planning workshop is going to start on November 4th. So you want to make sure that you sign up for this free workshop. You can sign up at www.classycareergirl.com/planning workshop. And I'll put the link right below this too. You want to make sure that you sign up because I'm going to go deep into how I set goals and how I create my plan and how I execute those goals. Even as a busy mom with very limited time, I've never really shared all this stuff before for free with everyone. And so I'm gonna lay it all out there for you so you can see behind the scenes how we set goals at Classy Career Girl, how we execute them, how we make our goals happen, what I do daily and weekly and monthly and quarterly and annually. So you can put that same system together in your career and in your business. So super excited, November 4th, save the date, mark your calendars, tell everyone you know. It's going to be amazing and I can't wait to see you there. So I'll see you on November 4th.